Ahoy hoy, we're back, and this is Movies to Drink To, or in today's episode, streaming services to drink to. Yes. We're talking about Netflix. Womp womp. Before we go on, don't forget to like and subscribe and share this. Even if you don't like it, share it. Maybe someone you know does. How about that? Ever thought of that?
Yeah, selfish.
Okay, so everyone's talking about this, so we will
We
as
might
well.
as well jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah, we're a little bit late, but whatever.
Yeah.
We've been busy doing stuff. Netflix. Been in the news quite a bit recently because they've lost a load of subscribers.
Yeah,
and
ton.
therefore a load of money. How many subscribers? 200,000.
Is that in the UK or is that across?
I think that's across. That's the current number, but if the trend continues, they're expected to lose around 2 million over the next few months.
Bloody hell.
Yes, this news has caused the company's share price to drop by 35%, wiping about 55 billion off the price of the company.
Oof.
Ooh, yeah. Also, this came out, I think, yesterday. They're now being sued by the shareholders because for failing to disclose just how bad things were. So,
Bloody hell.
double
Just
fucked.
hoping nobody would notice. But everything's fine.
Yeah. So, I guess, first of all, why? Why? Well, there's a war in Ukraine. They now don't do business in Russia, so that's a good chunk of people gone.
Russia's a big place.
Russia is a big place. Other streaming services, the competition is getting better.
Yeah, everybody's got a streaming service now.
Yep, yeah.
Paramount Plus is about to make its debut over here.
How is it?
Yeah.
We still haven't got HBO Max, though.
No, we don't get HBO Max.
No.
Then most of that goes on to Amazon?
Disney Plus, some of it. Well, we haven't got any of the Batman films on anything.
Oh, right.
Because all of Warner Brothers is on HBO Max.
I see. I know Hulu goes on to Disney Plus because it's Disney owned.
Fuck. Yeah, it's getting a bit confusing, actually.
Yeah.
Also, COVID is over now, so...
Yeah, nobody's watching anything anymore.
Yeah.
They're all outside playing.
Yeah, the glory days of like when... The glory days. The glory days for streaming services, like when Tiger King dropped and everyone was locked in.
Yeah.
So the whole world watched it and people probably started up Netflix accounts like, well, I'm not going anywhere for fucking months. That's kind of over now, so that's another reason. And also, I think some people are just a bit sick of it and saying it's not good enough.
I do feel there's been a drop in quality.
Yes.
Like, quite severe drop.
Yeah. Okay, let's start with the thing that most people moan about, the TV shows and them being cancelled.
Well, yeah, it's a huge problem.
For starters, all upcoming animation has been scrapped.
Upcoming animation?
Yeah, everything. I think I read somewhere that pretty much Netflix's entire animation department has been fired. They're all out.
Fuck.
From the head of it to like the talent relation, everyone gone from animation.
Oh, wow.
And there's a bunch of animated stuff that was supposed to happen, which is now not, including one produced by Meghan Markle, which did look fucking shit.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So,
I probably wouldn't have had high hopes if I'd known about it.
But yeah, and also the cancellations.
Yeah.
So Netflix's first ever original series was Lilyhammer in 2012.
Yeah.
Since then, in 10 years, they have cancelled. Do you want to guess how many shows?
It's got to be in the hundreds.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's 71 approximately.
Ah, I thought it was more than that.
No, which is a lot though.
I mean, every time I find one that I like on there, it's one season and done.
Yeah.
Like, but anything that people have to think about, anything that's a bit thought-provoking or anything like that, never makes it.
Well, even the dumb shit gets cancelled. So all of the Marvel stuff they had, they cancelled. That's Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Daredevil,
Jessica Jones,
the Punisher,
yeah,
and Daredevil and the Punisher were hugely popular.
Yeah. I think that was a lot to do with Marvel as well, though, making it quite difficult for them to continue because they at the end of the day, Marvel still held the rights to those characters. Netflix did not, and they were definitely going to use those characters going forward. So I think,
but they haven't.
Not yet, but they have. Charlie Cox was in spoilers. Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Oh, with like one line.
Yeah, but that means that he's there
with one line. There was actually a rule that after they stopped showing on Netflix, they could not use those characters for 2 years afterwards, which I think was up this year. Anyway, but all that is now on Disney Plus.
Yes.
So even though Netflix made it, they now don't have it.
No. And any mention of Netflix has been taken off it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Other shows, I mean, so there is a lot, but just some others that have been cancelled are Hemlock Grove, Marco Polo, The Get Down, Sense8, Haters Back Off, which I really liked, Santa Clarita Diet, the thing with Drew Barrymore and
Yeah, that was good.
Yep. Messiah, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, I Am Not Okay With This, Altered Carbon, The Dark Crystal, The Age of Resistance, Glow. Glow is
fantastic.
Glow is personally my favorite thing that Netflix has ever done.
Yeah.
Like for me, I know Stranger Things is like usually that's like their flagship show, but I think personally Glow is the best series they ever made, and they cancelled it after 3 seasons.
Yeah.
And it ended on
left it on a massive cliffhanger as well.
She's left there in the airport. It's like, oh my god, it was a great ending season 3. Like I can't wait for season 4. Nope, not happening.
Yeah,
that's it, done.
It's irritating as fuck.
It's so irritating. Cowboy Bebop,
which was garbage.
I didn't see it, so
I watched one episode. It was garbage.
And most recently, Archive 81,
which I loved.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up actually because that's one of the things I want. It's not your standard like dumb shit fare. It's a very cerebral sort of thing.
Yeah,
and it was so well done, and it was amazingly done, and it ends on such a huge cliffhanger.
Yep.
And they're just not going to make it because it didn't get the figures or something.
Yeah, I mean it ends when season 1 ends. It's just like I have so many questions.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
All your questions are moot.
Yeah, forget it. And like it was pretty. I remember it being quite popular. Like I might be wrong, but it seemed like a lot of people were watching it.
I knew a few people because I was talking about it on social media and stuff, and people were saying I don't get it, and I've watched one episode, shit, and stuff like that. So, like, I don't think it hit quite as well as it should have.
It's a damn shame though.
And absolutely,
it's one of those things. Before it was cancelled, I was telling people to watch this.
Yeah.
Now, don't watch it.
Oh yeah.
Don't bother watching it because there's only one season. It ends on a cliffhanger. You'll never find out how it ends. It's like it's only part of a story. You might as well take it off Netflix now.
Yeah.
There's literally no point to it being on there.
Well, there's loads of stuff on Netflix that I've not watched that I just didn't get round to that I will not watch now because I don't want to get into it.
And then it just ends.
Yeah,
and that's it.
Nothing.
Done. Yeah, it's so annoying. It's like, oh, well, it didn't do as well, and like money's a bit tight. It's like, well, you must have read the script, right? Don't start something.
Yeah.
And then not finish it. If you don't think we might not be able to make this all the way through, or at least don't end the season on a massive cliffhanger.
Yeah.
If you think this might be the only one, just end it there then.
Yeah, give it a legitimate ending.
Yeah.
That doesn't have to be the end. If you are, just in case you might make a second one, but at least an ending that feels like it's ended.
Yes. It's like, imagine you going to the cinema, it's 1995. You go to see Seven, the David Fincher film. You know nothing about it. You're sat there watching it, and then 35 minutes in, it just ends. And they're like, we weren't really sure. And we thought it might cost a bit. So that's all we made. Like, what? Oh, great. Thanks. So we don't find out. No. Have you got a script I could read? No, never wrote it. Right. Thanks. Great. And I don't know if it's certain, but I've read a few places that Mindhunter is done.
Oh, it can't be. I need that last. I mean, one more season. That's all it needs.
Apparently, I've seen season 1. I started season 2. I haven't finished season 2.
Is there 3?
No, there's only 2.
It's only 2. Because the second goes into the Atlanta child murders, and it's really good. But yeah, it's not finished.
Yeah,
but I thought that was down to Fincher. Because I thought
he went and made Mank, didn't he? Which was a
to,
Netflix film.
Went to make Mank, and he was like, "Oh, this is a passion project, so I'm going to work on this. So I'm going to put that on hold, but I will come back to it."
Well, apparently, I don't think it's happening now. I don't think it's officially been cancelled, but I've read a few places they even had like what the plan was. It was going to be set in Hollywood. They were going to LA, something like that, and they had all these plans. But now it's reportedly not happening.
So annoying.
Yeah. And so the TV shows, people are frustrated with them. Like we are now. We've moraled ourselves
My
up.
day's ruined.
Yeah. But then even, Ozark has now just finished, which was one of their biggest shows.
I haven't been able to get really into this. Well, I'm struggling through the second season? Third. Maybe the third. I forget.
But Stranger Things, its biggest show,
that's ending.
Is coming to an end next month, is it?
Yeah.
So once that's done, Ozark will be done. Stranger Things is done.
Yeah.
They've cancelled pretty much everything else apart from that. What's that thing where people are like having sex in the oldie times? Bridgerton.
Bridgerton.
Yeah. And
I've never seen that. What's the other one? Sex Education?
Oh no, what's the royal family thing?
Oh,
The Crown.
The Crown.
I think that's got at least another season to go.
Right.
But you're gonna stick around are you gonna carry on paying just for The Crown? It is good.
Well, no. I mean, because I'm one of those. I have everything just in case I might miss something. But every time I go onto Netflix, I go straight to like new, and see what's out, and I check what's coming out, and I'm like, it's more and more now. It's like I don't care about any of this. There's nothing coming out that I really want to watch. So, like for the first time since I got Netflix, which was years ago now, I am starting to question whether it's worth the money. And it just went up as well, didn't it?
Yeah, this is the other thing. They put the subscriber fee up. You can't share passwords anymore.
Yeah.
And there was talk, because of the money they've lost and all this, of putting adverts in it.
Well,
Which is just the death nail.
Yeah.
As soon as you put adverts in it, it's dead. That's it. It's done. Because people do not pay to watch adverts.
No.
You don't pay a subscription fee to sit there and watch an advert for Nike or some car you're never going to buy. No. Like, that is complete. It's the whole opposite of like the entire the institution of paying to watch something is you don't watch fucking adverts.
Yeah.
It's like even over here we have the BBC, which we don't really watch. And you have to pay a TV license to watch it. But there are no adverts on the BBC. Sky
does, though. I mean, Sky, you pay for your Sky, and then Sky Atlantic still has fucking adverts.
Oh, really?
Which pisses me off.
Yeah, I don't.
And there's some good stuff on Atlantic, I've got to say. But yeah, it does irritate me that like fucking I'll watch something and they've got to fast forward through all the adverts.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm paying for this.
Yeah, if you're paying for something, you shouldn't be bombarded with adverts.
Double the money.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. And also, we have the Netflix films.
Yeah, which have never been, in my opinion, great. You've had the odd one sort of sneak through that's been really good, but as a whole,
they're not that great.
Yeah, I was reading about this last night, and it does make sense. They all have a certain look to them.
Oh yeah, that I can't remember who wrote it. That piece in.
Is that the one you sent me?
Yeah. Down Film School. Yeah, they all have a sort of a warm, polished look to them.
They all feel familiar.
Yes, because you're watching this at home.
Yeah.
And yeah, they do kind of all look the same and feel the same. And even the best ones aren't that great.
Yeah.
I was looking for a list. Some of their highlights of Netflix films.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Definitely. Don't Look Up.
Yeah.
Marriage Story. Tick Tick Boom. The Irishman. Bird Box was a big hit. Gerald's Game.
For some reason.
Yeah, Gerald's Game was pretty big.
Yeah.
Beast of No Nations, which was the first one. Power of the Dog, which won an Oscar.
For some reason.
Yep.
It's not a bad film. It's just dull.
Yeah. It doesn't really interest me, if I'm honest. Yeah, all these films, I mean, at the end of the day, none of them are good enough with the... Okay, I haven't seen every single Netflix film.
Yeah.
But of all the ones I've seen, there's only one that really was like, wow, that's actually amazing. I'd watch that again. And it's Uncut Gems.
Yeah, Uncut Gems is genius.
Yeah, by far and away.
Genius, yeah.
Every other one, I'm not saying they're all bad, but when they're good, they're not good enough. The Irishman...
Yeah. I waited so long to watch that film. And I
didn't hate it, but it was like, I'm never watching it again.
I did it in 2 days, and no matter how long it was, most other Scorsese films of that genre, I probably would have sat through that all the way through. And I just got to a point, I was like, I'll watch it tomorrow.
I mean, life is too short to watch The Irishman more than once.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sorry. And all these, like, it doesn't, even the ones that are like, you get big names in and big directors and they have big budgets and all this. At the end of the day, they are made for TV movies.
Yeah.
That is what they are. They are not. People say the MCU isn't cinema. Sorry, Netflix films are not cinema. They are not made to be watched on a big screen.
No, it absolutely.
That's why they all
matter,
kind of look the same. They're all just kind of safe, polished looking.
Yeah.
With the exception of the Irishman is a little bit different, and Uncut Gems is its own thing. But yeah, they all kind of look the same. They're all kind of a bit by the numbers, especially like all those Ryan Reynolds action things. They're just boring.
Red Notice.
I hated. Isn't that like their most successful film?
I don't know, maybe
Garbage.
It is terrible. It's literally it feels so lazy. The whole point, like you've got the three: Ryan Reynolds, The Rock, and Gal Gadot, and it's just and they may as well just be playing every other character they've ever played.
Yeah,
it's easy. Just turn up and do what you want.
Yeah.
And it's just not very good.
No,
at all. I did enjoy the other Ryan Reynolds one, because it was what's the one where he. Oh fuck! What was it called? It goes back in time to like.
I know what you mean, but I can't remember.
It's not bad. It was like just reminded me of all the old Steven Spielberg films.
Right. But yeah, their films. They've never been like, oh, Netflix is making a film. It's never been like, oh wow, what's it going to be? It's just like, okay, Netflix is making a film, and yeah, they are, even at their best, not good enough, frankly. Because like I said, it doesn't matter if Martin Scorsese's name is on it, or who's in it, or how big the budget is. It's still just a made-for-TV movie.
Yeah,
basically, and they all feel like it, with the exception of Uncut Gems, which is phenomenal.
Yeah,
it's the only Netflix film I've seen where I've been like, wow, I am going to actually watch that again at some point. Whereas all the others, if I never saw any of them again,
it wouldn't matter. Like you wouldn't be like, oh, I missed that film. No. But it doesn't exist anymore.
Exactly. So if Netflix crashed and burned tomorrow,
what was it? It's funny because not that long ago, the joke was Netflix was they had all the money, and everybody wanted to work with them. And they were creatively as well. They wouldn't interfere.
Yeah.
They'd just be like, there you go, here's all the money. Go and make whatever you want, which is half of the problem. Because then you'd just be like, here's your garbage that you paid for. That you could put on your streaming service, and people will watch anyway.
And even some of the documentaries starting to feel all a bit the same.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still enjoying them up to this point.
But it's still like, oh, it's another serial killer documentary, and it's just people. They've got some old cop that was there in the 70s. They've propped him up at a fucking bar
because he's a grizzled cop.
Yeah, because he's a grizzled cop.
He's seen things.
Yeah, like he literally. The fucking John Wayne Gacy one, the Night Stalker one, the Times Square one. There's always a grizzled cop from the 70s, and they've put him in a bar to sit there and recount his tale, and it's just. I'm not saying they're badly made, but they're all just, the format seems the fucking same. But it is for anything that's talking about stuff that has happened.
Well, this is the Netflix template, if you like. As soon as one thing does well. Just we'll do it about a different thing,
but exactly the same. Yeah, exactly
and this is
the same.
The other thing that I was reading about was like the whole algorithm thing. Like they seem to reward if something gets binge watched, then that will get another season. Like that's why there's garbage like that. I don't care what anyone says, it is shit. Like everyone keeps telling me how good it is, it's not. Like that is on what, season 3 or 4 or something now?
If they're making season 4.
It's bad.
I watched the first one. I quite enjoyed it. By the end of the second one, I wanted to throw up. I was like, I cannot watch this man anymore.
Yeah.
And it's like, season 3 is coming out. Don't care.
I got halfway through the first season. I was like, right, for this to happen, any of this to happen, everybody else in the world has to be fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like absolutely.
It's Ricky Gervais syndrome.
Yeah.
Every character's a moron but him.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, I hate it. But yeah, that's because that gets fucking every time, like all the women. I'm guessing. I think it's mostly like a female audience. That's just an assumption I'm making, but like that seems to be what seems to be amongst my friends anyway. They all love it, and that they're all watching it, and then it's all over social media. So that's getting the numbers. Yeah, obviously, and then something that's actually good, like Archive, whatever it is, 81 is just not getting those numbers.
No, and then it's like I said, the algorithm. If you watch something, it will just recommend something very similar to you. It will. If you watched, I don't know, Red Notice, it will just recommend a Ryan Reynolds film, another Ryan Reynolds action comedy, and you just end up watching pretty much the same film or the same TV shows over and over and over again, and that's it.
Which works for a lot of people. I mean,
yeah, but but it shouldn't though. It shouldn't. An algorithm shouldn't box you into just you just watch this. So this is what you're going to watch. Like if you watch Mindhunter, now watch Zodiac. Now watch Seven. Now, these are all good, but then you sort of you end up with tunnel vision. All you're doing is watching gritty crime stuff, and when there is so much else out there, and you can't even, unless the way Netflix works, you have to search for it. Once your sort of algorithm is established, it will just show you stuff that's all the fucking same, and that's it. Yeah. If you want to find something totally different, you've got to search for it and just maybe hope it's on there.
I do like to think that my algorithm for my Netflix, because I like to quite a eclectic sort of mix of different things, that my algorithm's like, I've give up. Like, it's just stuff. There's a game show on there, and then there's a serial killer thing, and then there's a Ryan Reynolds film, and then there's Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I don't know. I don't watch it that much anymore.
I don't watch it as much as...
I think I now that I've finished Bob's Burgers, I put Seinfeld on when I'm having dinner. And
fair.
But now, like I said, rival companies, Disney Plus is doing pretty well.
Yeah.
I don't watch all that Marvel crap, but I know that you do. But it's even got so many old shows on there, like there's all the cartoons. Bob's Burgers is all on there, and there's a lot to watch on there. And they've made some all right films, and they've got Stars, where there's a wide variety of genres and stuff on there.
Yeah,
it's all just there. You can browse through it, as opposed to it just being like, here, watch this. Yeah. You like that, so watch this.
But then at the moment, Disney Plus still doesn't have like this vast amount. It has a lot on there.
Yeah, but
it's not as vast as Netflix has become.
Yeah.
We've been lucky with Disney Plus as well, because we get Star, but they don't in the States because they have Hulu.
Oh, right, okay.
So they kind of just bundled it all into one for us.
And then obviously you've got Amazon Prime, which is shit. Sorry, it's crap.
It is getting worse. Yes. I found a show called Open Range. No. Oh, it's got Josh Brolin in it.
I don't know.
But it's very good anyway. I've just sort of found it, and it's like a weekly one. But yeah, it's very, very good. Like it's a bit of a weird one as well. It's quite sort of fucked up and weird. But yeah, it's good. Check that out. I can't
Prime is just like Prime will show you a
Outer
film.
Range.
Right. Prime will show you a film. Be like, oh, that looks good. They're like, pay for it.
Yeah.
What? No, I'm paying for this. No, you've got to pay. You've got to rent it. You've got to but I'm paying you money. It's like, yes, you're paying me money for the opportunity to rent this film.
Yeah. But here's a list of films you definitely don't want to watch that are free. Yeah. Like with your subscription.
Yeah.
And they're all like 70 years old.
Yes.
And not very good.
Yes. And they're you can actually watch some films on there now that have adverts in them.
Yeah, there's another channel or something.
Yeah.
Like which that makes no sense.
Prime with adverts. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, why?
Oh, so anyway, Netflix is I don't want to say doomed, but
it does seem to be on a downward spiral.
Yes, if it carries on its path, it is.
Yeah.
The content isn't good enough. These are the OGs, the originals. They started all of this, and they could be the first major casualty of it, which is kind of sad, kind of ironic. Yeah, they need to change something.
Yes.
What that is, we don't know. Don't know. If we did know, we'd ask for a lot of money to tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd be doing it.
Yeah. But, do you have anything else to say?
Not really. I think we've covered that. If they do fucking collapse into themselves, I want all my money back from the beginning.
That wasn't worth it.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah. Yeah, you can keep like the amount I paid for Stranger Things and like Tiger King.
Yeah, take out everything I did watch, but the rest of it.
Yeah, all that content you created I didn't watch, I want the money back. All right, that was it. Thank you. That's just our thoughts on it. Let us know what you think. Toodles.
Bye.